also have amazing offers from Apple and our partners. You can get up to $1,100 off when you trade in an iPhone 13 Pro or newer.
iPhone 13 Pro Maxers, hold strong. Do not fall for the bait.
The iPhone 13 Max must be the grail of iPhones. It must be the greatest iPhone of all goddamn time.
They really think they slick. I'm not giving up my iPhone 13 Pro Max. Y'all talking about $2,000 in trade-in value, credits, this and that. I don't want no credits. If
all of my iPhone 13 Pro Max users to huddle around. Come on, let's have a conversation. Because I see that the iPhone 13 is a hot commodity right now.
Are you still using an iPhone 13 and you don't know about what's going on? Well, sit back, relax, and let's get right into it. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Cynthia here, and guys, in today's video we're going to be dabbling into the headlines Apple is making recently. Now guys, Apple has been making headlines again, but this time it's not about a new feature or a product launch. Apparently, Apple is offering iPhone 13 users $1,100 to trade in their devices. And while some people might see that as a great deal, a lot of iPhone 13 users on TikTok are saying absolutely not. Now, before we get right into TikTok users' reaction, let's quickly look at this video that has been circulating of where Apple actually suggested it.
We also have amazing offers from Apple and our partners. You can get up to $1,100 off when you trade in an iPhone 13 Pro or newer in any condition. And the iPhone lineup starts at just $599 with iPhone 16e. Pre-order.
Okay, so that's the video a lot of people have been using as reference to this topic. Now guys, on TikTok the reactions are wild. Some of the users are saying, but their iPhone 13 is in perfect condition, why would they want to trade it in for a newer version? Some others are calling it a scam, saying Apple wants their devices back for reasons they are not telling us. And then you have the iPhone loyalists saying $1,100 is actually a good deal, but their iPhone 13 is just as good as the new one. Now, without wasting too much time, let's get right into this video.
Hey yo, if you got an iPhone Pro Max 13, apparently Apple or other phone carriers that they're offering you about like $1,200 for a trade-in. And let me tell you, I've been saying for years, iPhone 13 Pro Max is probably like the gold standard iPhones. It don't get no better. Because let me tell you, just as far as like camera work, I feel like it's probably the best phone and things like that. Because I kid you not, you know how many people that come like jump in my inbox or like jump in my comments asking me what camera do I use, because they're thinking I use my professional camera, or like think I record my TikToks off my camera. No, I be out like this, straight off my iPhone front camera, just like that. Even like a lot of my friends, they got this 15, 16 and stuff, and they're always asking me to take the photo because my iPhone is just like that. I'm trying to tell y'all. But this is a 1 terabyte iPhone. I said when I bought this back in 2022, this is my last iPhone. That's the reason why I bought the 1 terabyte. And it's still holding strong too. I mean, it's 77% battery life. So I don't know. I might have to just switch out the battery in the next couple years or something. But I'm telling you, if you got that iPhone Pro 13 Max, yo, hold on. It's like, this is probably the last gem we have. I think this is the last one without AI detection or something like that. But yeah.
So this is one of the reasons why some of them are refusing not to trade in their iPhones. It keeps getting interesting, guys. Let's get right into the next video.
All of my iPhone 13 Pro Max users to huddle around. Come on, let's have a conversation. Because I see that the iPhone 13 is a hot commodity right now. They're offering a little bit over a stack for you to trade it in. But we have to hold strong, okay? Do not give it up. I done had this phone for about 3 or 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm with Verizon. And what happened to me last year in December is that I was driving and my phone was having issues with connecting. It kept getting an SOS symbol up in the top right-hand corner. And when I tried to call out, calls wouldn't go through. When I tried to text wouldn't go through. I couldn't get on the internet. And I'm like, my bill is paid. So what the fuck? Why my phone not working? So I took it to one of the local Verizon stores. And they told me that my SIMS card died. How it died just randomly, I do not fucking know. But it just randomly died. And so what they try to explain to me is that the iPhone 13s are the last phones that have the SIMs cards that they actually support, because they are moving on to the newer phones, newer models that don't require the SIMs card. I don't know for sure. This is just what was told by me from a Verizon representative, right? So they was like, well, you have two options. You can upgrade last year in December 2024, or we can get you a new SIMs card, which will be a temporary fix, but eventually you will have to upgrade. So I say, give me the temporary fucking SIMs card, because I'm not upgrading and I'm not buying another motherfucking phone. If it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it. And it's been working just fine all these years, okay? The only thing I had to do was upgrade the goddamn storage, the iCloud storage. Other than that, we're good. No issues, no complaints. So they're probably going to start doing little shit to deactivate your phone or affect it, probably starting with the SIMs card if yours has one, because that's what they did to me last year. And ever since then, every now and then, I'll see that SOS symbol pop up, but then it'll go back to working as normal. So be on the lookout for that. They gonna do everything they can to force us up out these goddamn phones. But hold strong.
I like how she's encouraging her fellow iPhone 13 users. Honestly, like the way this whole thing is going, it's actually kind of like creepy. Like, why do you want my iPhone 13 back? I'm not using an iPhone 13, but like it makes one to raise an eyebrow.
iPhone 13 Pro Maxers, hold strong. Do not fall for the bait. Don't fall for the bait. They're trying to get you to trade in your phone, your iPhone 13 Pro Max, so that you can get money for it. What they're going to do is they're going to put Starlink on your phone. iPhone 13 Pro Max, I'm pretty sure, is the last iPhone that they have released before they can't put Starlink on here. All the other ones are going to put it on there. You're not going to upgrade. They know the iPhone 13 Pro Maxers have not upgraded their phone, and they're holding it back. They're holding the Apple, whatever their evil ulterior motive mastermind plan is that they have in their head. You're stopping them from doing it because there's so many people that have their iPhone 13 Pro Maxes. That's why they're offering you damn near $2,000 to bring it in. Don't trade it in. Do not sell your soul. Keep the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Stand strong. You know, down with the whatever this is, the monopoly. Down with the monopoly. Keep the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Don't trade it in. It's not worth it. It's a scam. It's a scheme set up by Todd, and they're coming to get you. Don't do it.
So the Starlink, isn't that like internet by Elon Musk? One that is super fast and has all the 5G or whatnot. Honestly, like when I was having a deep dive into this topic, I was realizing a lot of things I didn't even know was possible with your iPhone 13. Now, let's get right into the next video.
They really think they slick. I'm not giving up my iPhone 13 Pro Max. Y'all talking about $2,000 in trade-in value, credits, this and that. I don't want no credits. If y'all giving me $2,000 in dollars, then y'all could probably have my phone. But y'all talking about credits, I don't want no credits. And then on top of that, it's just like, I love my phone. Like, y'all make the same phone every single year, so it's like, why am I giving up my phone? Like, for real. Like, make it make sense. And then on top of that, it's just like, my battery's good. My phone, the cameras are immaculate. I heard bad things about the new cameras and stuff like that. But every time somebody see my phone, they be like, what camera you got? Whole time it's the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I don't play about my phone. And then on top of that, the blue color that I have to my phone is top tier. And it's just like, why do y'all want the iPhone 13 Pro Maxes so bad? Why don't y'all want the iPhone 16 Pro Maxes? Like, y'all talking about $700 for like the up to $700 for trading values for that phone, but it's up to $2,000 for my phone. Does that make sense? Like, my phone is like 5-6 years old, and you want my phone, but you don't want the phones that's newer that just came out last year. Like, make it make sense. I'm not giving my shit up. I'm sorry. Even if I get a new phone, I'm still gonna have this phone because why not? Like, the camera's amazing. The quality's great. Like, y'all see this quality. This is not the backup camera. This is the front camera. Y'all see how good this shit is. Compare this phone to the iPhone 16, and let's talk about it for real. This and the iPhone 8 Plus was the best phones that iPhone has made. So I'm not giving my shit up. I'm sorry.
It keeps getting deeper and deeper. Like I said earlier, the reactions were really wild. Now, this video just brought something to my attention. So if they're trading in iPhone 16 for the new iPhone 17, which they recently launched, that's like $700. But if you're trading in iPhone 13 Pro Max, it's up to $2,000. Obviously, this is going to raise an eyebrow. This is going to make people start asking questions like, what is it about the 13 that you want back? You know?
The iPhone 13 Max must be the grail of iPhones. It must be the greatest iPhone of all goddamn time. I'm talking about all goddamn time. Because why in the hell do Apple want everybody that has an iPhone 13 Pro Max? Why they want y'all to trade them phones in so bad? I seen a commercial or a promo video. They said you get up to $1,100, $1,200 if you trade in an iPhone 13 Pro Max. They ain't say nothing about the 14. They ain't say nothing about the 15. Shit, they ain't say nothing about the 16. They want that 13. They want that 13. What's going on with this 13? What's going on with this 13? What makes the 13 so it seems like you need it back for a reason. It seemed like you got some kind of agenda with the 13. What's with the 13? Can somebody please let me know? Can somebody please let me? If I knew the iPhone 13 Pro Max was going to be the best creation ever made, I would have got that one. I would have got that one. Because right now it's seeming like that's like
That's like the holy grail. Let me complete it for him, because honestly, because even I sitting here, I'm just like wondering why you want it back so badly. And here's the thing, they didn't even say why they wanted it back. They were just like encouraging people to just trade it in and get the newer version or any version after the 13. And I'm like, why? At least tell us why, you know? It will ease a lot of tension if only they told the people why they wanted iPhone 13 so badly. But no, no reason.
So I used to work for T-Mobile, and I know for a fact that because people do not want to update to the iPhone 17, that eventually Apple's going to stop sending updates to the most popular phone amongst iPhone users right now, which is the 13 Pro Max. I'm talking to you right now on a 13 Pro Max, and I refuse to let it go. So when will that happen? They predict around the end of 2026 to early 2027 is when Apple will stop sending updates to the iOS on the 13 Pro Max. So that means you have roughly about a year to maybe a year and a half to determine what kind of phone you're going to upgrade to, because a lot of people don't even want to upgrade to iPhones anymore. Like a lot of people are wanting to go to Samsung, and I'm not going to lie, I love Samsung. The only reason why I switched to iPhone is because of the hype. Everybody hyped it up, and now I've gotten used to it. The camera quality is really good. I'm not even gonna hold you, but my husband's camera is really good too. He has a Samsung S Galaxy 23, something like that. But that's what's going to happen. So if you have a 13 Pro Max like me and refuse to let it go for the Ozempic version of the iPhone, then just a heads up, you got about a year and a half to decide which iPhone you want to go with, or if you just want to switch completely.
So they're even giving like time limits for you to make up your mind, because they know that a lot of people are not willing to let go of their iPhone 13, especially those with iPhone 13 Pro Max. Then on the other hand, it's people downgrading their phones from the higher versions back to iPhone 13. And it's crazy. It's like, is the hype of iPhone gradually dying? Now, anyway, guys, let's get right into the video.
I just downgraded my iPhone to a 13 Pro Max because the 15 Pro Max is possibly the worst iPhone camera in history. I take content for a living, and I noticed that I was just resenting taking content. I was resenting shooting, filming, you name it, on my iPhone. I'm currently filming on my 15 Pro Max. It overheats, the screen goes dark, too many apps running, software running. If I film a video, film a TikTok, or shoot more than 10 photos in a row, it freaks out. Not only that, the camera just goes so grainy and just like gray and pixelated and just not what the girlies are after. So I have now downgraded, and I am just shooting today with this. So let me know if you want to see the differences between the two cameras, because I'm already surprised. I prefer the front camera on here. I've even filmed some TikToks on here. They are better quality, and I'm just excited to use a better iPhone again for my content, because I just cannot believe the lack of innovation over the years between Apple and these supposed cameras upgrades, but they have just got worse.
Well, I mean, the video looks clear to me. Like, It looks good. But I mean, guys, a lot of people are complaining about the same thing, that 13 or 13 Pro Max has like the best camera so far that Apple has ever made. And if you agree with that, let me know in the comments. If you have another opinion about that, let me also know in the comment section. It's just so crazy how everything is turning out. I remember when back in the day, like everybody was always trying to get the new iPhone, but now it's like, no, I'm good. Now, this whole thing raises a bigger question. Are we reaching the point where upgrading iPhone isn't worth it anymore? With people holding on to their 13s, refusing even $1,000 trade in? I mean, guys, it's clear that the hype around Apple's new releases might be dying down. So let me ask you guys, if you're using an iPhone 13, 13 Pro, or 13 Pro Max, would you actually take this deal of $1,100 trading, $2,000 trading, depending on the gig you have? Or would you hold on to it just like many others are holding on to it on TikTok? Let me know in the comments, guys. And yes, beautiful people, I've come to the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, do not forget to give the video a fat thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, consider subscribing, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.